Welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Tottenham on Tour, the world famous home of Levy Out.
Damn right.
We're here with Mr. Daegu, who is back in Canada, and we're going to pop up and just have a chat with you about a lot of the drama that's happened today. We might have a rant. We might have some fun. We're going to talk about as much as we can do. But firstly, Aki, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I just looked at the time and saw it's only midday here, and I've been up since like 5 o'clock. Jet lag really is something. It's like I said to you just now on your channel, the Great Coffee Company channel. Went to bed about 9 p.m. last night Toronto time, thinking my body thinking it's 2 a.m. Got into a really, really deep sleep.
Yeah.
Woke up thinking, oh my God, I've deep sleep. Hopefully that's the end of the jet lag. Only to find it was still 11:15 p.m. and I'd been asleep for 2 hours, 15 minutes. But I have come back to the most stunningly hot weather in Toronto for the beginning of October. Yesterday was 29. I think today's about 26. It's going to be cooling down soon.
Yeah.
But boy, has it helped me settle in quickly.
Yeah. I mean, it's great to hear. You've got to get used to the heat before the -30, Aki. Get used to it. Get the snow jacket ready and plumped.
I can't wait. You got to remember, Ben, this will be my first winter in Canada for 3 years.
Yeah.
2 years I came back for someone, but not mentioning him on this channel anymore. Last year, obviously, I was back for obvious reasons. So I'm actually looking forward to a Canadian winter. Not as much as I am Canadian summer, but I'm looking forward to having a winter in Toronto.
You're getting a Canadian summer and a Canadian winter.
Damn right. Damn right.
And let's see who's in the chat today before we start off the conversation. We got Wolves Finland, big up, great
big up, brother.
We've got Corey Boy,
big up, Corey.
Tempest Fujit. We've got Kate from Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs. Long time no see. Big hello to Kookaburra. Big up. We got Rich Sman. We got Andrew Gregory. We got AJ. Big up.
Big up, AJ, bro.
Rodriguez. Big up.
Tony.
Big up. Great to see you, mate. We got Chica, Lisa. Great to see ya. We got Jack. Hello, Jack. Hopefully you're
big
well.
Up, Jack.
Hopefully you're well. No worries, Corey. Look after yourself. Coffee Company Plus Canada. Is there a more spoilt fan base than Liverpool? We'll get into that conversation. We've got Daniela Zito saying attacking players crisis. We're going to talk about that. And we got Kimber.
Big up, Kim, honey.
Great to see ya. Wow, this coffee stream looks like the coffee company one a few minutes ago without the amazing guests to make it possible. Indeed. Oh, we can always send you the link, Cooper, if you want to have a chat. Don't make us send you the link because we can always have a chat. We got James Flower. Big up. Good to see you. Right, let's talk about it. Liverpool. Talk to me.
Liverpool. I mean, listen, mate. It's just pathetic. I mean, everyone's talking about recent games. I mean, feel sorry for Sheffield United with Tevez with the West Ham staying up.
Yeah,
it goes back as far as that, and no one mentions about replaying a game until it comes to crybaby Liverpool, or as Richarlison would say, cry more. It's actually pathetic. It's a defeat. People going, oh, they could lose the Premier League due to this. Well, what about teams that have been relegated?
Yeah.
Or not made European football? And if you do it this once, it's going to happen again and again and again. And how do you start it?
Pedro Mendes.
Let's go back even. But
those 3 points. Those 3 points would have got us into the Champions League that year if it weren't for the Zaga year. We would have been in the Champions League, which would have been, which means Martin Jol wouldn't have been sacked. Which means you leave you out.
Well, yeah, maybe we should leave that as it is.
It's
Ollie Skipper Anfield.
Ollie Skipper Anfield.
You look at it, but then how do you start this game? Do you start it at 34 minutes and Curtis Jones has been sent off? Do you start it at 0-0 and at the beginning it's Curtis Jones suspended?
They get down to 9 men because those yellow cards were not VAR. Do they start playing 9 men?
Exactly. And if we have players injured like we have now, how is it fair that we can have these players that are injured? No, it's just a farce. It's honestly just an absolute farce. And do you know what? Liverpool play the victim a lot. Liverpool come in for a lot of things where they think they're entitled and whatever. And you know what? They're not doing themselves any justice. But the thing that's going to happen now, which I think is brilliant from the Liverpool side of things, they've now got it in their heads, the referees, that when we play Liverpool, we best be. Listen, this is a load of media, not media. This is a load of speculation from Liverpool to cause a stir, to get it spoken about.
Yeah.
So that when it comes to Liverpool playing future games, or we need to even the score, or no, we can't be seen to be favouring. This is opening Pandora's box, big time.
It is. It's crazy.
Jurgen Klopp's box.
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp. There's Karen Klopp's box. Karen Klopp's box. Absolutely. Damn spot on the money. If they replay a massive can of worms, worms. And he is that.
Most certainly.
See you, Mr. Graham. See you, Mr. Graham.
See you, Brian.
See you, Graham, brother.
Bournemouth stayed up because the ball crossed the line. It wasn't given. You're going to go back to that?
Exactly, Jack.
Yep. All these times. But.
And do you know what? I also saw something, Ben, very quickly.
Yeah.
I can't remember who sent it to me, but if VAR decisions had been made correctly or hadn't been made, so I don't know where it works out, we'd actually be top of the league with 19 points.
Yeah.
And you don't hear us bitching and moaning.
Yeah.
We've had VAR go against us. Every team has had VAR go against us, and it's live by the sword, die by the sword.
Yeah.
Unless you're Liverpool Football Club, and do what you keep on doing. They are making themselves look like idiots.
Yeah. But it's just like we all know VAR is an absolute joke. We all know it's a joke, but we don't complain about it. We move on. We move on. How many Tottenham? I'm complaining now. Now I'm complaining about the Champions League final because they're complaining so much. We're winning the Champions League, Brian, because we're playing the Champions League. We're going to win.
Mate, it's not even that. Iggy said on Tottenham Away on his video he did this morning or released today at some point. I can't working out the time zone difference now. And he's like, do you know what? It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's bloody Wednesday. The game happened on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's been 4 days.
Yeah.
I have flown to a different continent and literally adjusted to, and they're still fucking talking about it.
Yeah.
And still, it's like you look at us YouTubers and all different content creators of all different clubs. Once the game's over, there's a couple of days where every channel will do their version of the post-match show and talk about it and discuss it in depth, like our anger management with me and Johnny. And then it's done. It's like, right, you move on to the next. But oh no. Yeah. No, not this game. It's always bloody Liverpool.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
It's pathetic.
Yeah. It's what does everyone else think about the VAR? What games do you think you should be replayed? Should you think the Maradona one should be replayed? Should they replay any of the England games? England in the World Cup when Lampard scored, and
I didn't even think internationals, Ben. Bloody hell, there's that one, clear as bloody day.
Yeah. So many of them. So one, there's no argument whatsoever. Absolutely. Let's see how VAR and refs deal with this Liverpool this weekend. I bet they will be lovey-dovey. Absolutely.
I have to say on this as well, people will know my love for Super Jan Vertonghen.
Yeah.
The Spurs web literally put a thing saying, if the Liverpool match gets replayed, it will set up a huge precedent. See you in Madrid, Jurgen. And Jan Vertonghen quote retweeted it saying, "Count me in."
Yeah.
I love that man so dearly. Yeah. People will know it. This man is just. I love Jan Vertonghen. Anytime I can get Jan Vertonghen into a sentence or a show, I will do.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's struck gold once again.
I don't understand. Something's happening with my computer, Brian, but I'm gonna carry on going for a bit.
Carry on, brother. What's happened?
Things are going wrong. I don't understand. I'm trying to bring up these comments, but Simon Jordan, yep. Here we go. Something's going wrong. Losers, yep. Jan still folly coys. Jan the man. Yeah,
damn right.
Yeah, absolutely. I love Jan Vertonghen. Absolutely.
You know what? Me and Kyle have this debate about Jan and Toby, and Jan is obviously the superior one.
Yeah.
And it's things like that, off the pitch stuff, and how he gets this.
Yeah, he just gets Tottenham.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Oh shit! What's going on?
What's going on?
What's happening, Ben?
I don't understand it, Brian. Something's gone wrong. I've got no control. I've got no control what's happening, Brian.
Oh, Jesus.
Something's gone wrong. What's happening?
Let's see what VAR says.
Clearly, they're going to take a few ages to come up for a decision. We're going to be here for another 5 minutes. I don't know what's happening, Brian. I don't know. What's happening? What's happening?
We'll soon find out.
Hey!
There we go.
There we go.
It's the correct decision.
They've given them the decision finally. So there we go, Liverpool fans. Tottenham on tour like to give you decisions.
You got to love that. You've got to love that. It's listen, they've got a lot of stick coming their way, and rightly so. Do you know what? I used to have a very big soft spot for Liverpool because I'm obsessed with Robbie Fowler. Well, that's gone. That's well and truly gone.
Yeah.
Screw them. Yeah.
Oh, we got Bobby K. Big up, Bobby. Big up. Say it in a Yoda voice, guys. Maybe. Replay your semi-final. Yep. Replay that one. What's happening? Yeah. Oh no. We might need another chat. We got Jayco with a super chat saying VAR is fine. Shit happens. Big up, Brian. I don't think it is fine, to be honest, Jay. I don't think it is fine because we've got idiot referees. If it was in a country like Italy or France where they get it right, Spain they get it right, in rugby it's only English football where they get it wrong. So they need to change. They need to change the people.
Let me just add to that as well. And I said this weeks before, and so did many others. It's not just me. So many people said at the beginning of the league, why the hell has the Premier League not approved the AI offside rule? It's quick, bang, done. That would have been done in 10 seconds. You move on. Yeah. But the Premier League said no to it. I don't understand. That would have been the easiest. Big up, Colin. I hope you're good, mate. Yeah. And everyone that's watching, the 70 people that are watching. That would have sorted it all out. Now, I think personally it's come to the time where you get ex-professionals in there. You have to get ex-professionals in there to call this stuff out. They get trained in everything that know it.
We have to end the show. We have to end the show, Brian. We have to end the show.
You either do that or, like Wimbledon, the managers get 3 chances, 3 strikes, and if you win your appeal, you keep your 3. If you lose it, and that's it. And then VAR comes into play. The referee will have the final, but something's got to be done because this is now pathetic. And it's only, of course, in the Premier League, the greatest league in the world.
Everyone's big Mickey, get Gaza on VAR. Get Gaza on VAR.
Oh, can you imagine?
Brothers, big up, Dave. Big up,
Dave. How you doing?
I think we might need another VAR check on that, Brian. They're checking the stream. Oh, bloody hell, Brian. They're checking it again. They're checking it again.
What are they checking?
You can't check it. You can't check it. The stream's already restarted.
Exactly.
Oh, no. They've given it again. They've given it again. They've given it again.
It's brilliant. But you know what, Ben? I think it's time we move on to. There's a big issue that's brewing up right now, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Seriously, the injuries.
Yeah.
Because it's breaking today that Manor Solomon could be out for 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Could, not confirmed. Now, a lot of us said that we are a couple of injuries away from a bit of an issue. Yeah. And mainly we were talking defensively. I think we can all safely say. But now it looks like Son, who looked like he was in considerable pain when he came off against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Madders, Johnson, and now Manor Solomon.
Yeah.
It's not looking too rosy up there, is it?
It's not. We've been saying this the entire since the window, and I was saying it, and that's how I got the nickname of Eeyore, because I was saying to people, our squad is paper thin. What if we get injuries? African Cup of Nations in January, Asia Cup in January. What are we going to do? And now it's all happened. We've got no forward players. Perisic is injured. It's Gil time to shine. He needs a trip to the Wimpy, that boy. Needs a trip to the Wimpy.
You know what? You say that, Ben, and I do agree with you. But you look at it, and I'm not comparing who I'm about to say with him at all, so no one think that I'm comparing them like for like. Luka Modric was a very, very slight fella. I was playing in a central midfield with dominating. Listen, Luka Modric, skill-wise and talent-wise, is streets ahead of Brian Hill.
Yeah.
But he did it. As Drew, exactly. Donnelly, who has been on fire, is available. Valise. But it's not exactly what we wanted. I mean, the good thing is, hopefully, none of them are going to get. Well, Solomon definitely, if it's what we thought or what we've been led to believe. Hopefully, some won't be called up on international duty. Hopefully, Madison won't. Brennan Johnson won't be, or I don't know when they announce it. I don't know if Colin or Dave, who's in the chat, will think. I don't know if the team's been. Oh no, it'll be after the games. I don't know if he'll be selected. So maybe this little injury problem, if there is a right time for it to come, has come at the right time.
Yeah, maybe, but we'll have to wait and see. It is worrying. It's totally worrying. And the referee in my ear has said we've got to check whether you compared Brian Hill. So we're going to check it. It's being checked. It's being checked by VAR, Brian. Did Brian compare Luka Modric to Brian Hill? And there's the answer. Whatever Liverpool want, they got their answer finally.
Okay, so the good thing is Dave has just confirmed Brennan Johnson has not been called up. So thank you, Wales, for not saying we'll take him and assess him and do whatever. Thank you, Wales, for doing that. But it may be a bit of an issue right now.
Yeah.
It may be a bit of. I mean, listen, look at it this way: going into Luton, do you risk Son? Do you risk Madison? Listen, I'll ask you another question. If you had to sacrifice one, and let's see what the chat says as well. Yeah. If you had to sacrifice one, that one would be on the bench as a precaution. Who would you have on the bench to come on, Madders or Son? Who would you say, Ben?
On the bench, I'd have to put Sonny because I think we're desperate for Madders. We need his creativity. Could probably put Kulusevski in the number 10 role, but I don't see him playing that great there, to be honest.
Yeah, it's mixed. I can see in the chat so far we have had 3 Sons and a Madders.
Yeah. We're replaying it again. We're replaying the show again.
Oh, mate. So what's Jack said? A lot of teams say you look at Arsenal time added. But yeah, listen, Jack's got a real good point actually with this all this extra time being added on. I mean, Saga went off yesterday, and apparently it's not good news for Arsenal, which is a real shame for us. But listen, no one likes to see a player getting injured for a long period of time, especially when it's been for extra time being played, which I understand why they're doing it.
Yeah.
But they're now not thinking about the players' the players' welfare and well-being, are they? Yeah. Which is why Postecoglou has been making these subs.
Yeah. It's absolutely crazy. It's crazy what they're doing. Yeah. Jack is right. Jack is right. Kim is saying matters. Jamie Donnelly all the way. Jamie Donnelly all the way.
Listen, he's on fire. He is on absolute fire, Jamie Donnelly. And if you do play him, it's the unexpected for Luton, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is. If there's one player right now that's banging on the door to get into a start, or he got into the team last week, but he's there. And if I saw him start against Luton, I would be delighted.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would be absolutely delighted. Big up, brother. How you doing? But yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens there, aren't we?
We're gonna have to see. It's like this is an injury crisis, Arsenal. You lot were running your mouths a couple of weeks ago that you had 2 players injured and it was an injury crisis. This is an injury crisis. We got no forward players because they've all got knocks. This is an injury crisis. So go and lose to Lons again, like the good ones you are. And yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to make a bold statement.
Oh.
Richarlison will score 2 goals against Luton.
Are we going to VAR check it?
So I don't think there's any check needed. I'm honestly, these are the kind of games, like I said, against Sheffield United when he came on and had a huge impact. We know roughly how Luton are going to play. All right, they're at home and they have been playing very attacking, but they will be concerned about us. It's just whether Richarlison plays on the left or now we'll move central if Son doesn't play.
Yeah.
I think this could be a game where he gets a couple.
Yeah.
Yep, Zach, you're right. It is bold. I'm going to come up with a bold.
Absolutely.
I am going to come up with a bold prediction. That I think he's going to get a couple. I really do.
Yeah.
People were knocking his performance against Liverpool, and I don't see why. What did you think of his performance against Liverpool? You going to knock it?
Second yellow was a disgrace.
My second yellow was get on a plane to Toronto. The country had enough of me. But no, honestly, what did you think of Richie's performance and everyone against Liverpool?
I enjoyed his performance. I thought it was better there. I felt he had more impetus about him. He was aggressive. He got the assist for goal. I thought he was better there. It's just a shame he didn't scored the goal.
Yeah. I mean that would have done.
As soon as he moved into the centre, he lost his spark.
Well, this is the thing. What I would do if Son is not used, if he's not used, I'd rather play Richarlison on the left and Felice up front.
Yeah,
I really would. I really want to see what this boy can do. Yeah, that's the thing. The 12:30 kickoffs. We are not normally. We are not normally good at the 12:30 kickoffs. Although we played Bournemouth at the 12:30, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we won 2-0.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the 4th curse Ange can break again. He's good at breaking curses. He broke Manager of the Month.
Yeah.
He broke having a decent performance at the Emirates.
Yeah.
And he broke the hoodoo against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So he's the curse breaker.
Yeah. But we don't know. Still, I wouldn't say it's awful. I think he was good in that position on the left wing. Maybe I'm being too kind to him because he isn't the greatest of players. But I thought he had a decent game on that left-hand side until he moved inside. But we'll see. I hope he does well. I'm desperate for him to score a goal against Luton. I think that can be a game that suits him. Someone trying to rough him up, someone he can go up against, someone he can try and get in behind. I think he can be great. After watching Luton last night, I'm back in for Big Vic to get a hat-trick. Big up, Big Vic.
Mate, listen, do you know what? I think he's someone we should have a chat about.
Yeah.
I think so because I can't believe how special a goalkeeper we've got.
Yeah.
And I have to say, and I've said it many a time, I was completely wrong. I was slating that signing big time. because I wanted Raya so badly. But I would not. The only goalkeeper I would change him for is Alisson in the Premier League. That's it. Big up Ireland.
Big up,
Big
Mr.
up,
Ireland.
brother. Do you know what? I tried to call him yesterday.
Yeah.
First time I've been calling a few people on my Canadian number.
Yeah.
People even text them. They're like, "Oh my god, a text from Canada, from you. Oh my god." But Brian can answer my call because he was working. I still haven't been able to speak to him, but we'll sort that soon. I'm going to be with him Friday night, which is good. But getting back to Vicario, my god.
Yeah.
My god, what a special player. Wayne, I would love to.
Yeah.
I would. There's nothing more I would love than to bring him back, but I don't think we have a clause in it.
No one was singing this at the game. I don't know where you're seeing this, but no one sang this at the game because no one knew until after the game. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I weren't at the game. I can't comment. Yeah. Obviously, Ben was at the game.
Yeah. Did you? No one sang that. No one sang that at the game. No one. I don't.
And unfortunately, do you know what? Not just every single football team have a section that find it okay to talk about or sing about tragedies of any kind, and it's totally uncalled for. Totally uncalled for. Even for instance, when people sing Jelly and Ice Cream about Soul or about Leave It, I won't sing it, and I refuse to sing those sort of songs. Twitter, yeah. Well, what do you expect
Twitter's horrible.
on that?
I'm not on Twitter, so I don't know.
What do you expect on that?
It's Luton. Maybe Stevie.
Yeah, do you know what this? Let's go back to Sonny because he. This is where game management comes in, doesn't it? Even though we've got one game a week, I don't know if people have seen it. I hadn't seen this footage till today, when they showed him sitting on the bench against Liverpool when he came off, and he looked in severe pain, or significant pain is the word I should use. He was.
Then he ran down the touchline at the end of the game.
But that I think is adrenaline, isn't it? After a performance like that and the win and blah blah blah. But he does need to. We can't. Last season, he had his worst season ever because he was playing consistently with an injury. Now we're kind of using him sparingly and taking him off with 20 minutes to go or whatever. I honestly, I just hope Korea do not call him up. It's the worst thing that could happen. If Korea call him up, then he's got that flight, whether he plays or not, trains, whatever. He needs to be rested.
Yeah. I don't mind this front three from Jay. I don't mind this. You know, if Brian Hill is fit, I don't mind this.
The only thing I'll do is, and I don't know how other people feel about this, and big up to the 110 people watching. We've only got 37 likes. If you can do us a favour and get that a bit higher, that would be wonderful. Yeah. Thank you very much for your support.
Also, if one of our wonderful mods can put in the links for the coffee company as well, that would be really nice. If you can do that, big up Sheriff, big up Sheriff.
Yeah, he'll do it. But getting back to that forward line, Ben.
Yeah,
it's come to the point now where I actually want to see Kulu on the left.
Yeah, maybe.
Because on the right, no, Michael from Poland. Has he already been called up? She said, well, hopefully they'll go against that if they see him not playing
if he's not fit, we can't let him go.
Yeah,
even if he goes and doesn't play, he can be there.
Yeah,
well, the world is not a good idea.
What you've got to look at is Tottenham, and not just Tottenham, but obviously we see it more as Tottenham fans, and keep an eye on that. Spurs and other football teams, when it comes to international call-ups, they don't do a lot to stand in the clubs or whatever way. Yeah. You look at Manchester United under Alex Ferguson. If a player was injured or even slightly injured, he'd start a civil war with that country.
Yeah.
To be like, you're not taking him. And he would go full guns blazing, say, you're not having him. You're not having him. Yeah. You ain't having him. He's staying here. He's injured. And no one, like the countries would just go, bang. Okay. I think not just Tottenham, all teams of all nations, when a player has got a slight knock and they can prove it medically, not just, we don't Like, I don't want him. Not like you're getting a letter from your mum and dad to miss PE.
Yeah.
If the doctors could say, listen, this is his problem, especially if you're travelling as far as Sonny would be travelling, unless they're playing like they were recently.
Where are
They've got to say you're not going.
What are careers friendlies? I can look that up. The internet is a thing.
Is it really a thing?
The internet is a thing. What a great invention it is.
I think it comes to the point where international or clubs and the Premier League need to stand up for the clubs a bit more.
At home. They play
Say again?
Tunisia at home.
Is that their one friendly?
Is there only one friendly? I thought there's more. Is there two or what?
I think there may be two.
So the first one is Tunisia.
It may be one. I know we've got two, haven't we? I think it's normally two.
Let's have a look. I can only see one.
Okay, so he's going to fly all the way to Tunisia. I mean, Korea for a friendly. It is a friendly, yeah. Not of course. If you so a friendly against Tunisia, with no disrespect to Korea or Tunisia, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And as Colin said here, where it comes to what I was saying about making sure the clubs don't send their players or give them permission.
Yeah.
If they pull out of internationals, they can't play in their club's next game. Fergie used to pull gigs out of the Wales, loads out of the Wales games. So be it. I think so be it. If they do that, that if they get if they're pulled out, they can't play in the next game.
Yeah.
Fine. We've got to look at it as the Premier League as a whole. I mean, we spoke about what's going on with Liverpool. But they've got to look at this now with internationals, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got to start thinking about it. There are too many games being played. There are too many games.
Every month until Christmas.
What's the flight to Korea? 13 hours? Something like that?
I would imagine so, about that.
It is. It's mad.
So 26 hours return flight. All right, let's face it, he's not in economy.
Of course.
But then training, adjusting to the time difference, maybe playing, maybe not, just to fly back and arrive late, because they normally arrive back quite late, and then prepare themselves for... The only good thing with that is I think when we return, we're the Monday night football.
Yeah.
So we've got that extra, we've got the weekend, so that's going to be in our favour. But it's getting to the point now where this is getting a little bit silly.
Yeah. It's madness. It's total madness. Before we bring up some more of the comments, that is the link for my other channel, which Brian was just on before. So please subscribe to the Coffee Company. We are about 47 away from getting 600 subscribers. And I know that loads of you in here don't subscribe to me. So if you could get over to this link and subscribe to the Coffee Company, it'd mean a lot to us over here and help us get to 600. It'd mean a lot to us. So please help us out. Thanks, Sheriff, for putting the link in the chat. Yep. Always correct.
Well, you know what? This is the thing. This is where you look at it. Yes, this is why the Premier League and Serie A and Bundesliga. I'm not going to mention all the leagues because obviously we'll be here all day. Yes, the main decisions with the player. What player is going to say no to their country?
Yeah.
In all honesty, and I'm not taking that as a pot shot at anyone. If I got called up for England, of course I'm going to want to go and represent my country, and of course I'm going to want to play. But that's because it's them. When you're looking at it as a football club and getting as high as we need them or want to be, I think there's got to be a bit of a, yes, the player has a decision, but if they meet certain criteria. If they don't meet certain criteria, like they've got a knock, they've been playing through the pain, medical records will prove, then it's taken out of their hands.
Yeah.
Because if he goes to Korea now and he's got his groin injury and he really does something to his groin, that's him out at Tottenham.
And I know how painful that is, Brian, because I've had a problem with that in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
it's painful.
It's it literally, you get to the point where, let's say Son does it and it's a 3-4 month or anywhere 1 month to 4 months, that literally ruins us.
Yeah.
And what does it mean to Korea, in all honesty? They're going to qualify for the World Cup. It means nothing to them, but it
It's an
will mean everything
international
to us.
game. It means nothing to them. It literally means nothing. So surely they should prioritise their captain's safety so he can be fit for when they do need to play a proper game.
Exactly.
We've got KPV saying he'd love to get called up for Canada. I don't know how you're going to do that, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to do that, Carl.
But great to see. Yes, we need our coffee fix in the morning.
Yeah, I have to say it's great. Lisa sent me when I put something on Instagram yesterday. She's like, "Great, mate. Now you could do some breakfast stuff, North America time zone."
Yeah.
And I said to her, "Listen, may not be breakfast time, but there's certainly a lot more to come from Tottenham on tour at these sort of times onwards from me and Brian Island. Obviously, Ben, Johnny, and Ryan, and everyone are going to do what we've always been doing that side of the pond. But Lisa Hun, you're going to be getting a lot more Tottenham on tour stuff on our time zone. I can assure you that."
Yeah. Do you think United would stop Onana for Vicario? Absolutely, they would.
Mate, do you know what?
Absolutely.
Honestly, just how. Listen, he's a very, very good goalkeeper, Onana.
Yeah.
He really is. When he's on form, but my God, Manchester United, and they are in trouble. They are in big, big trouble, and he is certainly not helping. You just look at how quickly Big Vic has settled and how much he is loved and his enthusiasm and everything. It's extraordinary.
Yeah.
Any Man U fan that says they wouldn't, right now, they're lying.
Yeah. At least I'm not in the middle of the night when you stream. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome news. Awesome news. Yes. But not, yeah. It's crazy how good he is so quickly. I wouldn't swap Vicario for anyone at this moment in time. I love the guy. I think he's great. I think he's absolutely brilliant. And Nippon is asking when we will get to his question. We are going to get to his question, but there are loads of comments coming in. Just ruin players. It's a big problem. It's a bigger problem. Absolutely.
My man, I love this dude. I love this dude. Yeah. Big up, Dave. Really, another guy. See, this shows when Twitter is used right. The amount, obviously, we know what that app can be. Me and him speak regularly on that, but now we started speaking on WhatsApp. He is a dynamite of a guy that I just love chatting to. And he's asking about the Solomon injury. Do you know what? If you'd asked me this after Burnley or Sheffield United, I'd have been a lot more concerned because obviously he was starting.
Yeah.
But now with Brennan Johnson, we don't know how long Brennan's out for. But then it looked like Richarlison.
Yeah.
It looked like we had the cover.
Yeah.
And now we're just down to Richarlison, aren't we?
Yeah.
So hopefully, but do we trust our medical team? Brennan Johnson will be back.
No.
We'll be back after international duty, but we heard that it will only be 1 week, and now it's 2 weeks. So we're going to have to see. And Ryan's right. At the moment, it's going to be a bigger issue for Israel in qualifying for the Euros because Manuel Solomon is a very key player for them.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a replay all of Israel's games. They're checking it. They're checking it.
Oh, I think there may be a different decision.
No. Give them for what they want. Oh,
okay. Guys. There we go. Listen, how can you argue?
How can you argue? The decisions are decisions, Brian. Rules are rules.
Correct.
We got a question from Nippon saying, question for you both. Do you think Ange will finish it inside the Champions League spots? But I don't see any other big teams this year. There are 5 spots this year. Who's going to get in really above us? I think we look very good this year. I think we will finish 5th. I don't know what you think.
So, Joe, I'm going to stay true to myself. I said at the beginning of the season, around 6th or 7th. This is before a ball was kicked, and obviously how well I knew we were going to settle. I'm now changing to a push for Champions League.
Yeah.
Maybe creep into 4th. Listen, the other teams that are not doing so well, but you just got to look right now. If this injury crisis turns out to be Brennan's injured a lot more than we think. Solomon is out for 2-3 months. Perisic is out. Sonny. Then you've got to start saying, we keep saying our first 11 is mustard, and if we get injuries, then we're screwed. So
as long as we keep the core spine of that team, though, I think we can.
Yeah, but then you've got to remember these injuries. Solomon out for 2-3 months. Sonny, let's see. But then you've got to remember 2-3 months now. We're talking December, January.
Yeah.
And in December, January, we lose Bissouma and Sarr as well.
Yeah.
Not through injury, but obviously through to AFCON duty. So it will. Obviously, you got Bentancur coming back, and we don't know how well he will be. So yeah, at the moment, I'm still sticking with a Champions League push.
Yeah.
But not guaranteed Champions League. I want to be wrong. I hope we're wrong. But I'm not going to go right after 7 games. That's it, Champions League and league title push, because I think that's just too far-fetched right now.
Everyone's saying get them lights up, get them lights up, get them lights up. Do we move with a couple of people? So Northern Spurs, do we move Porro or Destiny to the wings? I think this is a very good idea from Colin Cross. Move with Kulusevski on the left and put Pedro Porro at right wing. But the problem is, if we lose one of those, we've only got one right back.
Yeah, see, this is when you roll the dice. I love, and quite a few people have sent me messages saying as well. I was the same, and Dave Raybar was one of them when we said Porro can't defend. Porro can't, obviously very, very wrong, and delighted to say we're wrong. But the great thing with Porro is we do have that option to push him up. And I'll tell you now, I think if Kulu had been in that position against Liverpool, we're talking about a 1-1 draw. I honestly do. I think we're talking a 1-1 draw. Porro offers us that going forward. Royale can do his things. I don't know if what Ryan just put at the bottom is correct, but if it is, God damn it. God damn it, if this is true, when he's put Dyer injured Solomon, I don't know if Ryan's having a joke or being serious, but I'd say it's probably likely. But yeah, going back to it, the thing with Destiny is if you move Destiny up,
got Ben Davies.
Ben Davies, Ryan Weetabix.
So those are the 2 games, because Jay is Korean, and he says they're playing Tunisia, Vietnam.
There you go. So even
those are both friendlies, Jay. Those are both friendlies.
So yeah, that just goes to show. But that's the problem I've got. When it comes to Destiny, I can't see how we get. The only other way you can get around it is put Van der Ven to left centre back, which is a big hell no. Yeah. Hell no. He needs to stay central with Romero. He has to. But it just goes to show that the first we've all said it, and I'm not going to bring up a whole massive Levy out thing because it's not the time nor the place. Yeah. But we all said, yes, it's looking good for the first team, but should something happen, then it shows how weak we are. As a squad. And unfortunately, it looks like it may be coming to fruition, but we don't know. We have to wait and see.
Oh my God!
I know.
Oh my God! He's alive.
He's made a few comments as well.
Oh my God! No. Wait.
He's made a few comments.
Oh no! They're checking. They're checking to see if he's alive. What do you think there is? Oh no! The check's incoming. There's a check.
I think it's going to say whatever Liverpool want, really.
Oh, and you're right.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mate, you're not getting what you want, mate. You're not getting what you want.
But you know what? One second. Ronan, where has he gone? Big up, my brother. I hope you're good. I hope you're well now. Ronan, obviously, as you can see from his logo, is a Liverpool fan, but he's been a great supporter of not just this channel, but a lot of Tottenham Hotspur channels. Ronan, what is your actual, as a Liverpool fan, I'll wait for you to put it in the comments, what's your thoughts on this? Is it you think this game should be replayed, or listen, it's happened before, this is nonsense?
I hope it's so replayed so we can get the Champions League final replayed.
Well, we'll see what he says. We'll see what he says. Yeah. Also, do you know what? Colin Cross is on fire. He's also mentioned
Yeah.
Bissouma is 1 yellow card away.
Yeah.
One. And it's now, do we go out and tactically get him a yellow card?
Yeah.
We'll have to see what
Big
happens.
up, Aki.
Big
Big
up.
up.
Yep.
Hagsamayach.
Having it's
Yeah.
just typical, isn't it? We have a plethora of left wingers now, and 2 of the 3 are in. No, 3 of the 4
Yeah.
are injured.
Do I need to run a VAR check on the
No. Listen, Danny's popped up. As I said, I always said Porro going forward is incredible.
Yeah.
He's absolutely incredible. I had major issues about him defensively, and I think rightfully so. But what I will say is thank God for Porro and him wanting to improve and understand the position, and also the coach and taking on all the information. He is absolutely he has taken on all the information. All the credit goes to Porro.
Yeah.
Showing a player that wants to improve, wants to prove people wrong, that wants to show he's been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal. He has been absolutely outstanding. There we go. I see there are Liverpool fans that
I think I think Liverpool might run a VAR check on him now.
Yeah, to check if he's a real fan. But yeah, do you know what?
No, they are. They are. They're checking. They're checking it, guys. It's a real problem. They're checking it. Oh no! Whatever Liverpool.
Yeah, but Joe, what? I've seen on a few things where Liverpool fans are saying this is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Big up,
and like I said, this will carry on now. This will carry on it will carry on all during the international break. It will just continue to carry on, and hopefully this will just be put to bed.
Yeah. Ronan says, I don't agree with Klopp.
Fair play to you.
That's a VAR check, surely. Yeah, it was checked. It was checked. He got the answer. They got the answer they wanted.
It was checked.
Yeah, and he said,
"This is it." But
Champions League final. We'll see you there. Back to the wonder.
But then what? See again. Could you imagine if that did happen and we replayed that? What happens? Do we get Sissoko back?
Yeah.
Do we get Kane back? Do we get Lucas Moura back? Do we get Christian Eriksen back?
Yeah.
Do they get Divock Origi back and all?
Yeah.
Oh mate, it's just incredible.
Hugo Lloris is in goal.
Oh God.
Kieran Trippier at right back.
Well, that would be a good thing.
Kieran Trippier at right back.
That would be a good thing. That's a player I never wanted sold in the first place.
Yeah.
Mate, it's just mate. Again, you got to look at it. Why haven't the Premier League come out and said anything?
Yeah.
Forget the PGMOL. Forget what they're talking about and flapping their gums about. The Premier League needs to come out and say right now, okay, this is the situation. Because the longer they don't say something, the longer this continues. If the Premier League come out and say Liverpool, Crimea River, this ain't getting replayed, it's done, it's dusted, it all shuts up.
I don't want Sissoko.
Yeah, none of us do.
Yeah. What if there's a horrible decision in the... Yeah.
This is the thing now. Honestly, when VAR comes in, who is Liverpool's next Premier League game?
I don't know.
Because that's who I feel sorry for the most.
Yeah, because they're going to lose.
Let's have a look. Who have Liverpool got next? Let me just check. Unless someone puts it in the comments like Ronan before I get there. Let's have a look. Saturday. Let's have a look. Premier League. They're not playing Saturday.
PL need to clarify their position. Yes, they do.
They're playing Brighton. They're playing Brighton on Sunday.
Considering replay played on the 1st of April. Oh, right. That's great. That's brilliant. This
is what we're dealing with. It's sheer lunacy.
Replay the replay. Exactly. Yeah, Brighton on Sunday. City and then Arsenal. You know they're getting a really silly decision against Man City now, right?
Oh, mate. Well, who cares when it comes to that lot? Who cares? Just listen. I'm just hoping that obviously we get a win, but even if we get a draw, whatever, and Arsenal lose, and then we are, if anyone would have put a bet on to say the last undefeated run in the Premier League this season would be ours,
Yeah.
big up, Audio brother, big up.
Yeah.
Then I would have been like, I don't think anyone would have put that bet on.
Yeah.
The odds on Tottenham having the longest unbeaten run in the Premier League from the start of the season, I think the odds on that would have been absolutely goddamn wild. And I've just seen big up, Fran. I hope you're okay, hun. Very, very good friend of mine. Love that woman. But that's the thing. I mean, who would have thought that we would be undefeated?
No.
In all honesty, going into the 8th game of the Premier League and could end we have gone 2 months unbeaten.
Yeah.
2 months unbeaten, which is and the worst thing you got to think about, as Colin just said, Spurs versus Liverpool, the trilogy, is when we next go to Anfield. My God! First of all, is there going to be a tension between the fans?
Hostile.
Oh my God! But VAR guaranteed.
It's going to do something stupid.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, VAR get involved in that game. And then they'll issue an apology to us. But what will happen is we will take it like a man or like a team, and Liverpool will just deal with it. And I'm just checking what Ryan just said.
Yeah.
I'm just checking.
Confirmed injury. It's
I'm just checking.
Injury. Yeah, that's a painful one.
I'm just checking to see if Spurs have released it. Let's have a look.
Ryan point. Yep.
Spurs.
We had some stupid decisions that year in terms of VAR and the audio. It's obvious one improvement is for the VAR team and on fields not to communicate during the chat. Absolutely. With the release of the VAR, it says I've reached out to a legal team and the league is looking for.
Okay.
For God's sake.
1 second. Let's just check.
If they ask for a replay,
Yep.
We should refuse to play it. We should.
Okay, just to say, right. 26 minutes ago, Paul O'Keefe, Manor Solomon has suffered an MCL injury and faces potentially 2-3 months out of Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. Goody. Gumdrops. That's a big injury, and that's a. This is not good.
Yeah, if they ask to replay that game, we should flat out refuse to play the game.
Well, this is the thing. So I've seen a lot, and I've been seeing a lot in my Levy Out group. It's like if that game gets replayed, who knows if tickets are refunded and you get that game back, or you have to buy a ticket? Who knows? But it's like, do you go to that game or do you boycott it?
I boycott.
Nothing to do with Levy. Do you boycott that game away as a protest against the Premier League and the PGMOL? Do you all go there and make that place as hostile as goddamn possible? And the atmosphere there, I have to say, the atmosphere and the fans at White Hart Lane this season have been absolutely phenomenal. That, from what I've seen, obviously I won't go in anymore and can't because I'm where I am. Is how do you go about this game? Do you boycott? I mean, let's have a look. If the game is replayed, people, and there's 106 of you in here, just simply put, don't go to game, protest by not going, or go there and make it as hostile as humanly possible. Because I think the eyes of the world will be on that replay, won't it?
Yeah.
And then you got to think, does it open up things in different leagues? I don't know if there'd be any other decisions kind of like it that have had such an impact. But you got to see what happens with this. And as Fran said, Levy will have his. One thing I will give Levy credit for is if this does get overturned, that man will literally. This is where he's absolutely brilliant. This is where he comes into his element, and I will give him full credit for, because if it is scheduled.
Another one. Do they replay the Europa League final? Because they had two stupid decisions against them.
Yeah.
Do they replay the Europa League final?
Yep. And you know what? Jay's just put in there as well. Where was it? He was just talking about. Let me find the comment. He was saying, where has it gone? Vietnam is ranked 300 in the world. Korea don't need Sonny. I will be pissed if Sonny decides to go.
Absolutely.
So that goes back to. I mean, I see a few people saying pitch invasion. If it's the Liverpool game, I mean, that would be one way of doing it. But then you're going to have bans all over the shop.
Yeah.
It's lunacy.
Yeah. Yep. Why didn't you guys want us to play the Champions League final again? I'm up for it. Let's go. I want to see Toby and Jan play again. I love those boys.
Oh, mate, Jan.
Toby, Jan, and Danny Rose, back four.
And Kyle Walker.
No, Kyle Walker
was. Oh, no, it's Trippier. That's right. It's Trippier, wasn't it?
Wanyama in front of them.
Oh, mate, I love that man.
Yeah.
I love that man. But yeah, we're going to have to see what happens with this because it's going to rumble and rumble and rumble on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go to the game, egg the Liverpool team, must tell the players. Mate, this is just crazy. And then you've got to think, when the hell are they going to fit it in?
Yeah.
Liverpool in Champions League. So midweek goes out. It's just nonsense.
What about the Champions League? What about the Champions League semi-final?
Oh, with Llorente and Ericsson.
Oh yeah, because of the stupid thing. That probably should have been a handball.
Yep, mate. They're
game. Yeah.
That's a great comment. The one just before.
Lucas can start a Champions League final.
The comment before that about Vietnam being a very physical team.
Yeah.
Is spot on. Sonny needs to be withdrawn immediately. Exactly, Steve. Exactly, Steve.
Fit Harry Kane in the final.
Could you imagine everyone coming back and then Harry Kane would have the chance to win the Champions League with Tottenham again?
That'd be brilliant. I'd love that. It'd be great.
Oh, mate. Could you imagine? Could you? But how, mate? It's just nonsense. This whole thing is goddamn nonsense. And you would have thought that we'd be. I don't think this rumbles on throughout the international break until the Premier League comes out and says, "Do you know what? Shut your mouth, Liverpool."
Yeah.
And that's what needs to happen.
Yeah.
Well, Rafa van der Vaart needs to come out and just go, shh. That's what we need.
I love at Tottenham as well. Huang Li Chang. I think he's fantastic. I believe that's the one. The Wolves guy.
Listen, Wolves fee is in the chat, and I'll tell you what, there's a player at Wolves, and he's heard us discuss it before. I discussed it with Johnny, but apparently the filth are all over him, is Neto.
Neto's a good player as well.
Oh, he's phenomenal, mate. He's phenomenal. But yeah.
Oh, Hang Hee Chang. Yeah, that's the one. At Wolves, he's excellent. I'd love him at Spurs. I think he's a great player. He's a great little player. Big up Ben. But
big up, Derek.
That's the end of our hour already, Brian. What the hell's happened?
That's flown, mate. My jet lag is doing. My jet lag is really getting to me now. But yeah, that hour has flown.
Yeah, said it best. Cry more at home. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh no. Oh no!
What are we checking?
They're gonna Oh, the VAR has come in, and we've got to replay the stream next Wednesday. We got to replay the stream next Wednesday. So,
okay. So we'll be back for a pop-up next Wednesday.
Tottenham on tour. What is next on Tottenham on tour?
So as I said, with the change, with me being here, obviously, the show we love doing, Cockerel Doodle Doo, has had to have a few changes because obviously I'm not getting up at 3:50 every single morning to record it. So Mondays and Fridays to begin with, Ben will be doing it live.
Yeah.
Tuesdays and Thursdays they will be pre-recorded, but unlike the one on Tuesday, they'll always be premiered. So you guys can be in the comments, and if I'm awake at stupid o'clock,
yeah,
I'll be in the comments, or one of us guys will be in the comments. And tonight there is me, Ben, and another Ben. I'll be with the two Bs. It's not the two Brians this time, it's the two Bens.
Yeah.
Because Ben from We Are Tottenham TV will be joining us this evening to pre-record your episode of Cockerel Doodle Do for tomorrow, which will come out at 9 o'clock in the morning. And then, what is tomorrow? Thursday, yeah. And then Friday, for the first time since he was in England, but for almost a year in Canada, I will be with Brian Ireland Friday afternoon / Friday evening.
Whoa.
So Brian Ireland and I will be doing a show mid to late evening Toronto time. So set your time zones wherever you are around the world. That will be going out live on Friday. And then Sunday, the one show I am getting up early for every single match day or day after match day, and your management will be back. So there's lots coming from Tottenham on tour.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's another quarterly reminder. So please subscribe to the Coffee Company. We are so close to 600 subscribers. If Mark can put the link in again, anyone that hasn't subscribed, please get over there right now. We are going to redirect you now to Mr. Saga stream. He's doing a watch along for the Champions League. So I want everyone that's in the chat to go over to Sava's chat and spout the famous words, Levy out. And thank you everyone so much for watching. We're going to wrap up the only way we know how to. If you smell what the cough is brewing, and take it away, Aki.
And as always, Levy out.
Oh, come on.